Alright, the long-awaited SR True Combo Guide for Hakuda. This one's going to be Air Hakuda, it's really broken. We're running base Shunko because it has no end lag and they haven't nerfed it at all, and really good M1s. Anyway, some of the basic combos, you can see this is parry bot, so if it's not true, it's not going to go through. Base Shunko crit into Confliction is true, and that has enough stun to true combo. I'll show the moves that you can do after. You can also do base Shunko into Gehenna, completely true. And both of these are very broken. You can extend after the Gehenna, obviously, or the Confliction, so yeah. Tor Reach as well will be true into Confliction, and will also be like 38%, or not, like, it's like 80% true into Gehenna. It's not true if they hold F, but most people, because Tor Reach is a fast move, if you just dodge into a Tor Reach Gehenna, it's just going to be true, like, regardless. But always do into Confliction, that one will be 100% true, at least off Tora. But off crit, Confliction and Gehenna are true, off Tora, only Confliction is. Before we get into the build though, I'm going to give you a sneak of some of the true combos you can do. This goes up to 120 damage true combos off one crit. And that was all red, so yeah. Anyways, the build is 40 Hakuda, 20 speed, and 5 Kido, because why not? I mean, if you go 5 more into Hakuda or speed, it doesn't really matter, so I thought, why not get Shakaho for a guard break projectile? To be honest, it has a ton of windup, so I wouldn't really recommend doing it until you're like lower HPs, but if they end up getting guard broken, you can true combo into your crit combos. Oh yeah, we're also running Craze. If you have Grasp, I'd run Grasp over Craze because it has lower CD, does more damage, and can kind of combo extend. Low-key, if you want, you can also put Soul Resonance instead of Shakaho. I probably might switch it out because this one's a bigger AoE, more damage, and comes out quicker, so... Anyways, we're using Suzumishi. This one's really broken. Has a huge AoE for damage, but if you get them in the inner circle, it's going to be true into any move. I can do that into an M1, or like basically any fast move. I'm pretty sure even Gehenna is going to be true. Yeah, Gehenna's true off that too. But the real reason you're going to be running it is because your crit into the Z move into negation is all true, so you can do stuff like this. And yeah, that's like 100 damage true, which is very broken. And you can also do the other variant of the combo, which I'm going to show here. Crit to Z. Or, yeah, that's also like 80 damage true. Anyways, if you didn't see what I did there, basically crit into Confliction into the X on Suzumishi is all true and does like 60 damage. And it's really broken because your crit has no windup, it's a guard break, it's aimable, so you can mess up their parry timing. So if I was trying to go for it here, I could do that and like mess up the parry timing and then do that combo. But you don't even need a guard break for it. As long as you hit the crit, Confliction into X is all true. And you can also do that Z combo I showed earlier. So crit, Z, negation into Gehenna. So yeah, really broken. Your C move is pretty mid. You can see the hitbox is very hard to land, and like it doesn't really aim where you're looking. So like, see, if the guy was there, he would just completely miss. But your Z move will also hitbox off those. So like if I hit the C move here, and then the hitbox here, he'll be stunned. So you can kind of use that as like a field where you want a true combo off of. But it's very hard. If they're a smart player, they're not going to stand in it. But you can just also just play passive, throw it at your feet, wait for them to come to you, parry into your Z move, and then true combo off that, you know? Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, your crit into Z into basically any move is true, so you can do crit, Z, Confliction, and then off that Confliction you could do your X move if you wanted for extra damage. You can also do crit, Z, Gehenna. You can also do, there's a lot of combos here because it's really broken. Crit, Z, catching, and then while you're falling you can do whatever move you want, like Grand Entrance probably off that. You can probably do crit Z into Grand even. I'll parry the second move, but it's still 50 damage. So anytime you up tilt, you have so many options for like true combos. It's like actually insane. Oh yeah, and it's also true into Tor Reach. And then like you can do whatever you want. Like do a backwards negation and then guard break them and then like Gehenna. But yeah, also the crit into Z into negation is a little inconsistent because sometimes like it has weird parry stun. Even though they're getting hit, they can parry midway through. But I'd still be going for crit Z into negation because negation's true into Gehenna, so if you land that on a normal player, they're probably not going to parry. They're going to see getting hit by the move, and they're just going to get off the keyboard, and then you can do this, so, yeah. But yeah, you can also do a different variant of that. Instead of going into Gehenna after negation, you can do crit, Z, negation, into this, into that. And that's like 115, 120 damage true combo, which is really broken. I think you get the idea. There's a bunch of true combos off your Z. You can do this into any move. Your crit is true into Z, and you can do that into basically any move. Whenever you land Confliction in air, go into your X move because it's going to be true. C move, this one's just like, it's okay. I just throw it down and then play around it, to be honest. But yeah, that's how you play this build.